Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. By the way, my name is Longley. Today we are going to look at another episode of monthly market updates. Specifically, today we are going to look at the detailed number of active listing and how the average sale per square feet has been changed for the last couple months. All right, so we have a full agenda today for within 10 minutes. So let's take a look at what we have. All right. So the first thing that I want to share with you, hold on a second, I try to turn this off. Okay, last time I forgot to turn this off, and a lot of people are obsessed about that, not being able to see the data. So I will have to make sure that I'm able to do that this time. All right, so as I talk about this, if you do have any question or comment, feel free to put your comment in the section below, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. All right, so let's get started. Now, this chart that I'm going to share with you has been showing that we are actually the first time ever since 2006 reaching the highest point in the average sale per square feet from the average price per square feet. So let's bring you the chart. Where am I? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, oops, add to stream. All right, so this chart right here on my left is showing the change in the average sale price per square foot. As you see here, we have a peak back in 2005 and 2006, which is about 190 or so, right? And then, of course, this is the crash that happening in 2007 and 2008, where the pricing going down extremely low, right? This is the bottom right here, where the average sale price of the greater Phoenix area is only about $80 or $85 per square feet, right? That is horrible. So if your house is value, let's say if you have a 2,000 square feet home, right? 2,000 square feet multiplied by 190, so your home value could be at 380 back in 2000 and 2005 here, but then in 2007, your home only about 160. So that's almost more than a half of the home value reduced during that time. But today we are not going to talk about that. We are going to talk about the great records that we have seen so far. As you see here, if you set the baseline here of this baseline right here, 190 is around here, right? So we're gonna have like back in let's say June of 2020, you already reached the highest. You already reached the highest back in June. So from that point, it just keep going up. It keep going up, and right now it is at the extreme high record of 230 per square feet. So let's bring back to the calculator that we have below. If you hold your house, so let's say if you buy this house right here, right, and then you have a crash and your home value kind of destroyed. Okay, now if you keep your house until now, your home is actually appreciated now already at 460. So if you buy here, even if you buy at this point, and then now your home already up, so you no longer lose. You no longer lose in the home value anymore. So that is such a great news for a lot of homeowners. Especially now, this time is the perfect time for you to sell as well, and that is because such a high demand right now for housing. So if you have an extra house, if you want to move to different location, move to different neighborhood, better house, or if you want to upsize, downsize, right? This is the perfect time for you to do so. So this is a great news that I want to point out to everyone, that this has been such a crazy market. And you see here, from here, the other point that I want to point out is that from here to here, it's not the rate of change is even greater than, you see, more steeper than the entire couple year, right? So entire like 6 years from previous 6 years. So you already have that such high grade. So rate of change. So you're gonna see that more than we're gonna predicting that you're gonna see 20% appreciation maybe around the end of February or March. Okay, so that is very good news for seller. Again, these are the number created and combined by the Comfort Associate, a very reliable source of real estate data in Arizona. The other one that I want to show with you, hold on a second, is again the Comfort report. Let me take away the calculator. The other one I want to show you is a Comfort report right here. Again, this is the index number, which shows how the market is right now at the moment, right? Whether it's a seller market or whether it's a buyer market. This number is also reported by the Comfort Associate, therefore the name Comfort Market Index, right? As you see here, the last column here is the last month, right? These are the last month column, and so that you can see the difference between this month, February 11, and last month. Okay, so you see here there's a lot of improvement for overall. There's a lot of improvement for the seller market, right? Right now, right, the minimum is 308, right, and the minimum of last month is 275. Right, so you see that there's a lot of improvement. Again, if the index is higher than 100, that is a seller market. Now you see the appearance of the first 900 in Avondale, right? The reason is that last month on 11 February of 11, there's only about 11. Just so coincidence that there's only 11 active single family in Avondale at that time. Therefore, it's changing like 32% in favor of the seller market. So if you have a home in Avondale now, congratulations, your home is not only appreciated, as I show you in the chart above, but also has such a high, easy to sell in that market right now. Okay, so that is one thing I want to show out. And by the way, when you compare, if you want to ask me about, okay, Long, 11, so what's up? What if last year is only 20? What if last year is, so what if the 11 is normal? Please, no, it's not normal at all. So if you're looking back at the 2007, if you are in the crash market, there's about 1,100 homes for sale at that time. 1,100 homes for sale. So that is 99% decrease when you compare to 2017 to this year in Avondale. Okay, so this is such a great news for a lot of people that having a home, owning a home right now. All right, so I'm looking at my time right now. There's only about 2 minutes left for my, so I have to filter out the information. I want to show you this chart right here, which is another very useful chart for you to see how bad we are in the supply. Okay, so this chart basically show the number of active listing in the entire Greater Phoenix area in February so far. So our area, meaning that it is at the boundary of Greater Phoenix area, right? So it's a little bit out of the country, close to Greater Phoenix, but it's not within Greater Phoenix area. It's about 12%. About 12% of the active listing is outside of the Greater Phoenix area. Now, normal, it is 2 or 3%. So you already see this area has a great improvement. Why? Because it is right now, a lot of people are able to work remotely, right? So they are no longer stick to the Greater Phoenix area, to stick to the city. So if they are having an interest of moving out and doesn't have to rely on the cities, then they want to get out of the noise. So this area become more favorable to them. Right, so that's the reason why for the increase in that area. In the other hand, though, the Greater Phoenix area new home listing is contribute about 14% of all the available homes in the Greater Phoenix area. That is also an increase of normal. Normal is 5%. All right, normal is 5%. So that is also an improve. Okay. So we're talking a lot about improve, improve. But hey, here you go. So the active listing is only 3451. So those are the houses that built before 2020, right? So which about 86% of the entire active listing in the how do I say, in the greater Phoenix area, right? So how does that compare? How does that compare with other? How does that compare when you compare between different price range? And you can see here the last 4 row showing that the 32% is less than 300, 27% from 300 to 500, 500 to $1 million is going to be 21%, and the rest is above $1 million. As you see here, the days inventories, the average days of inventory for the 300 to 500 is about 9 days. So if nothing come up, that means nothing come up within nothing come up on the markets within 10 days. All of the homes for sale with less than $500,000 gonna be gone. So those are the news. Those are the information that I want to share with you for the sake of time, everyone. Great seller market right now. I cannot emphasize enough how much more advantage for the seller, for the homeowner to sell your home right now if you are thinking about it. Of course, if you're not thinking about it, you don't have to, right? But if you're thinking about it, this is such a great time for you to do so, to get all of the appreciation, and don't have to worry about how difficult the buyers are looking at your house, right? So those are all I have. If you do have any question, feel free to contact me. Comment in the section below. I am more than happy to answer any question that you may have. Thank you. Bye-bye.